So students, in the continuation of the previous video, we were discussing about the story of Mukesh. He was taking the narrator in his house where she is the wife of Mukesh's elder brother. She was preparing food. Not much older in years, she was begun to command respect as the Bahu, the daughter-in-law of the house, already in charge of three men, her husband, Mukesh, and their father. When the older man enters, she gently withdraws behind the broken wall and brings her veil closer to her face. As custom demands, daughters-in-law must veil their faces before male elders. It is going on also. In the case, the elder is an impoverished Bengal maker, means he is not having so much money, that's why he is impoverished Bengal maker. Despite long years of hard labour, first as a tailor he worked, then a Bengal maker, he has failed to renovate a house even. Send his two sons to school, he was unable to send his two sons to school. All he has managed to do is teach them what he knows. He knows the art of Bengal making. It is his karma, his destiny, says Mukesh's grandmother, who has watched her own husband go blind with the dust from polishing the glass of bangles. Can a God-given lineage ever be broken? Means whatsoever God has decided, nobody can break it. She implies, born in the caste of Bengal makers, they have seen nothing but bangles in the house, in the yard, in every other house, every other yard, every street in Firozabad. Spirals of bangles, sunny gold, paddy green, royal blue, pink, purple, every color born out of the seven colors of the window, lies in mounds, means heaps in unkempt yards, means they were not swept, are piled on four-wheeled handcarts pushed by young men along the narrow lanes of the shanty town. Means shanty town is the narrow lane towns. And in dark hutments next to lines of flames of flickering oil lamps sit boys and girls with their fathers and mothers, welding pieces of colored glasses into circles of bangles. Their eyes are more adjusted to the dark than to the light outside. Means they work every time in the dark cells, they were unable to come out, and that is why often end up losing their eyesight before they become an adult. Savita, she was a young girl in a drab pink dress, sits alongside an elderly woman soldering pieces of glass. As her hands they were moving mechanically like the tongs of a machine, I wonder if she knows, means the narrator wonders if she knows the sanctity, means the holiness of the bangle she helps make. It symbolizes an Indian woman's suhag, auspiciousness in marriage. It will dawn on her suddenly one day, means she came to know one day suddenly when her head is draped with a red veil, her hands dyed red with henna, and red bangles rolled onto her wrists. She will then become a bride, like the old woman beside her who became one many years ago. She still has bangles on her wrist, but no light in her eyes. And she spoke that sentence, "Ek waqt ser bhar khana bhi nahi khaya." She says in a voice drained of joy, means she was lacking of joy at that moment, and she spoke that sentence. She has not enjoyed even one full meal in her entire lifetime. That's what she has reaped in all her life. Her husband, an old man with a flowing beard, says, "I know nothing except bangles. All I have done is make a house for the family to live in." Hearing him, one wonders if he has achieved what many have failed in their lifetime, has a roof over his head. Up to that paragraph, student, you have to learn it, and whatsoever the problem you have faced, write down in the comment box so that I will satisfy your need. Now, thank you, have a nice day. In the next video, it will completely cover up the lesson. Thank you, have a nice day.